Hello and welcome to yet another video on Claude Code presented by your mentor Vivek. Remember Unit 7? You typed commit push pr, commit push pr, one command. Here's the secret. That was a skill. Someone packaged a whole workflow into a folder and Claude just ran it. Today, you build your own. So what is a skill? A folder of instructions, scripts, and resources that Claude can find on its own and put to work. At its heart sits one file, skill.md. The magic line is the description. When you ask for something, Claude compares your request against every skill's description and activates the ones that match. Explain a workflow once. Claude applies it whenever it's relevant. And here's the context win. Only the name and description sit in your window. The full contents load on demand. Your PR review checklist doesn't hang around while you're debugging. Remember MCP preloading every tool? Skills are the lighter deal. So how do you use one and how do you make one? Watch. Invoking works two ways. Type it like a slash command. Commit push pr, exactly like Unit 7. Or don't type anything. Just say review this PR. Claude matches your request against the descriptions and fires the right skill on its own. That's what makes skills special, automatic and task specific. Making one is just as simple. A folder plus a skill.md with a sharp description. Personal skills go in Claude or skills. They follow you across every project. Project skills go in .claude.skills in the repo root. Anyone who clones gets them automatically. Let's build a real one for Workshophub. The team writes release notes after every deploy. And every time someone re-explains the format. So, one folder, one skill.md. The description says when to use it. The body carries the exact format, sections, tone, changelog rules. Now watch it fire. Draft the release notes for this week's deploy. No slash, no reminder. Claude reads the description, recognizes the situation, loads the skill, and the notes land in the house format. And because it's a project skill, it's committed to the repo. Every teammate who clones Workshophub gets the same playbook for you and for your organization. So where does this sit in the toolbox? CLAUDE.md loads into every conversation. Your always on rules. / commands run when you type them. Subagents take a job into a separate context window. Skills load on demand automatically when the task matches. Keep explaining the same thing to Claude. That's a skill waiting to be written. Package the playbook once. Never repeat yourself again. Next unit. Your context doesn't all live in the repo. Issues, docs, databases. MCP plugs your whole world into Claude Code. See you there. If you found this useful, please like, share, and subscribe. Thanks for patient listening and see you in the next video. Until then, peace out.